Hey, what's up everybody? It's your friend here, Raza Is Retro, and I hope everyone is remaining retro. Well, the time has come for me to do another segment of the Raza Fight Series, a series where we play fighting games as every single character in that particular game. We do the arcade mode or tournament mode, whatever it's called, depending on the game, and we try to get as far as possible with one life. Once everything is said and done, the most amount of wins that I get with that particular character will be who my character is for that particular game. Welcome to Raza Fight Series. Welcome to Raza Is. And as it is for today, Raza Is Fei Long, the legend Fei Long from Hong Kong, the one and only that plays homage to Bruce Lee. And I mean, he's got a fantastic stage, fantastic theme song, and I think the thing that I love the most about Fei Long is he is a fast-moving character. I would say, I could be wrong here, but I think he possibly, or is the fastest character in the game. He's got great movesets. Unfortunately, not one that I mastered, but definitely one character that I do really enjoy playing as, despite not mastering his techniques or movesets. When it comes to Fei Long, one thing or a couple of things that I really like about the character as well, aside from his story, his work, his moveset, is if you've seen the Street Fighter animated movie or Street Fighter 2V animated TV series from Japan, they portray Fei Long really good. They do a good job, and the reason why I'm very happy about that is because, honestly, he is a side character, right? Whenever we talk about Street Fighter or even Super Street Fighter 2, his name is not really one that gets brought up, which is a shame because, you know, he is a great character and a great addition to the Street Fighter franchise. He was fantastic in Street Fighter 4 as well. But I like the way that they portrayed him in those particular movies and anime series that I've mentioned. However, which I found quite a shame, but I could understand, I guess, why as well. Is if I'm not mistaken, he wasn't in the original Street Fighter movie, and that for me was like kind of like a bummer. In the new Street Fighter movie that's coming out, he's not there either, from what I understand. So that's another bummer. So yeah, there's quite a few places where they do Fei Long dirty, if I may say. But I get it at the same time when you're making a movie, you can't always include everybody. I get that. But why would you like not have Fei Long or Sagat? Because it seems like they don't have Sagat. But I am thinking he might just show up at the end of the Street Fighter movie, the new one, and which will open a door to have another movie sequel of that one, which might just be which the story might just be solely around him or particularly around him. But regardless, I think not having Sagat and not having Fei Long would be a shame. But the fact that they included a character like Joe, it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, when we actually see the Street Fighter movie and when we actually see what happens, then we can definitely talk more about that. Speaking about stages, this is one of my, I know I've mentioned it before, but this is one of my favorite. Such a beautiful looking stage. I always found like the castle itself, I know the background they compare to, the Northern Lights and whatnot, but the actual castle itself reminds me of something that you probably see like in Spain or Portugal, maybe Denmark. Not really England. I mean, maybe there is a place in England that looks like that. I'm not sure, but my first impression is that when I see this type of castle, it reminds me of the countries that I mentioned. So yeah, it's been pretty fun, going through the series. I think this is the 10th character that we're playing as. In Super Street Fighter 2, there's 16. So yeah, we're a little more than halfway there. My goal initially was to have this completed in May, but we're almost done May as of next week, so I don't think that will be possible, but we'll definitely be aiming to have this done by June, maybe early July. and then proceed forward with the next fighting game, whichever that may be. But time will tell. Time will tell. I have a couple of games in mind, so I'll try to see what I want to do with that one. At the same time, I just want to give some quick shout outs to a lot of great tubers out there. VHS Combo. I want to give shout out to him. He's been doing great stuff, taking part in people's challenges. Big shout out to obviously Spare, Elite Older Gamer, Subliminal VCR, John Bunday, Galloway Gaming, Saber Duel Gaming, PJ Venom, the usual suspects, of course, Master Melt, TGS. I want to give a shout out to also Single Double Dragon channel. This guy plays Super Double Dragon. He does playthrough every Wednesday. You guys know that's a game that's very special to me. So, big shout out to him as well. And just shout out to everybody that's doing their thing on the tube. So now we are up against Master Dhalsim, and I find this matchup to be very interesting, simply because it's the fastest character versus the slowest character. I'm hoping that we can get by him, and obviously get as far as possible, because so far it has been a 6-1-3 and a 4 series, because past the previous episode, we were able to get 4 wins with Bison. So I want to get different numbers in there. I want to see a 2, I want to see a 5. I definitely want to see a 7 or 8. It doesn't seem like we can get past 6 for whatever reason. But with Fei Long, it's going to be tricky because, again, it's not a character that I've mastered. I'm hoping and predicting that I can get at least 5. I'll be happy with that. Anything less, I would feel it's a little disappointing, because he is a character I like to use, and he's quite quick. So I think his quickness can be quite advantageous, if I may say. But there, I made the mistake of trying to slow things down. And this is what happens sometimes, and I mentioned it. I start panicking while I'm playing. I start doubting my skills and abilities, despite being ranked number 700,052 million in the world. In Super Street Fighter 2. I didn't even say a number that exists. That's funny. But we'll see how it goes. It doesn't look so good right now for Fei Long. It really doesn't look good, but only time will tell. Oh no, this does not look good. He just needs one more hit, and he gets it with a throw. So when it comes to Raza Is Fei Long, he has only registered 3 wins with Fei Long. But like I said, we give it one shot. And that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. And now we come to the leaderboard. So as it stands, T-Hawk, Chun-Li, Balrog, Deejay with 6 wins, Bison with 4 wins, Cammy, Vega, and Fei Long with 3 wins, Dhalsim and Guile with 1 win. So as it stands, Raza is T-Hawk, Raza is Chun-Li, Raza is Balrog, Raza is Deejay. Will we get that elusive 7th win? Only time will tell. But with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember to always remain retro.